What about snacking? Is snacking a sin?
So this is something where I used to think it was a sin,
Mm,
because we went to, like, there was this trend in nutrition where we were like, you need to go to, like, there's a time when you should rest and digest and a time where you should consume. But
yes.
now I don't think that anymore. Like, if some people, they really do it, it's so individual. Like, it's easy for me to say that because I'm not a snacker by nature. Like, if I eat something, I eat a proper meal, then I'm not hungry again. But there are people with, like, fast metabolisms, or that they need something. They'll rather eat the same amount of calories just in smaller meals, and that's
Mm,
fine. Like, some people want 3 large meals a day, and some people want to eat 6 meals a day. And from working with these type of people, I see that at the end they get the same result, so it's fine. Like, their blood work, it measures out everything's okay at the end. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be so, like, set in
mm,
stone. Because I think a lot of things we see, we think this is how it should be for everyone, and then you learn that everyone is so different. And there's a
yeah.
lot of research coming out from that, with, like, microbiome, like, research and things. And
And is there a difference between the things you use for snacking? Of course, like if you eat, I don't know, 2 bars of of milk chocolate, that's very bad. And if you eat fruit,
yeah, of
it's a bit
course.
better. Let's say
Yeah.
if you eat, I don't know, 20 grams of berries or a piece of cheese, what is the better choice? Or it depends on the individual again.
I would say get some berries and cheese. That's a nice combination.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I do. I'm just disclosing here.
Yeah. But now, as far as the snacking too, and when I'm, like, working somebody who's, like, on a health journey or weight loss journey, we're really strategic with the snacks, because
Mm,
if I just say, yeah, snacking is fine, then they'll go get a bag of chips. So we even plan the snacks. Like, they have a little, like, a column of, like, snacks to choose from, and there'll be, like, one or two of each. But the why can snack be beneficial for some people, even without people that are, like, high metabolisms. But for example, I had one woman who, she would tell me, like, it's just, I get home and I'm so hungry, like, I don't eat in from since lunch, and then I get home and I'm like, I eat everything because I'm so hungry. And then that's when a snack helped her lose weight. She was like, we added food,
mm,
like what she thought we added a snack, and then she ate less for dinner, and then she was able to lose weight because that snack she had before she came home to all, like, this, she comes home and then the kids and everything, and then she's
yeah.
just, like, eating as she goes. So we said, okay, have a snack. It could be like, I think she wanted a sandwich, but it was like she took a sandwich with her, that this was like what she ate before she went into the house to the chaos
Mm,
of the evening. And for anyone, this could be something that you like. It could be some berries and cheese, But I would say, like, in my you not a whole block of cheese. Take a few slices of cheese and a handful of berries, and that's a nice snack. But that would, like, sustain her a bit, and then she wasn't so stressed and stress eating when she got. So that's why I changed my mind about snacking, because I saw
yeah.
that that was helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. The emotional food, I think, is the worst because I think most of the times it's just a response to something that is happening, and you don't know what to do about it. And why not eat? Because like eating will give you some comfort. Let's say you like that dark chocolate, you like that cheese, you like that fruit, and you know that if you eat it, there's a high chance you're gonna feel better. Then people just open the fridge and okay, here is the happiness. All I need is grab it, put it in my mouth, and for sure I'll be, I don't know, slight, like my mood will improve 20%, which for someone who is in misery, it's already something. It's a way up.
Yeah, and we don't understand also how this has been ingrained in us since childhood. That's something that I'm trying to be super aware about. But, like, think about, I don't know if this happened to you when you were little, but, like, everything was so connected with food. Like, you did
Yeah.
something good, and here you get a cookie or you get food. We were, like, trained that food gives us comfort, where that's not such a like a good habit. So this is something that I'm
Mm,
trying to be super aware of now with my son, not to, like, give food as a reward, because I think this is what causes a lot of us to be emotional eaters, where
yes.
food was like what comforted us, what rewarded us, and then we do that to ourselves as an adults. And it's also that we're, like, all on we on autopilot. Sometimes people can eat and not even realize, like, where did the food go, or I had one guy, he told me like he opens the fridge and then that's it. Like he blacks out. Like literally he told me, he said the monster, he described it as a monster that comes out and then
Mm.
he does damage. And so what I like to do is kind of like work on getting yourself out of that autopilot. So instead of going straight to the fridge, I said just change that one habit. I was like, before you go in the house and go to the fridge, I want you to change that. Instead, go to the bed and lay down for 5 minutes. Even put your
Mm.
alarm clock and lay down. And something so simple, like he lay down and relaxed a bit. I think he put on something on his phone. I don't remember, but I remember he added also some element to it. And then he said just that made him like unwind a bit from the commute and everything.
Yes.
And then he didn't go. He was more like he was more conscious when he went to
Yeah.
the refrigerator because that coming from like traffic and this
Yeah.
just would go and without thinking would
Mm.
just consume. So
Yeah.
everybody like one piece of advice is kind of to add some friction between
Yes.
you. Yeah.
I think it is the power of pause. And Jordan Peterson, that we referred before, he talks about let the fire extinct. So let's say when you are under fire, whatever is the fire, let's say there is some pressure
Yeah.
at work, there is a neighbor who is being an asshole, something like that.
I like that
So
analogy.
you just need to wait a bit that the fire, most times the fire will extinct by itself. Let's say 8 out of 10 times, if not 9 out of 10 times. There'll be the odd time that the fire will go to your door, but you cannot be paranoid about it. So if you wait 5 minutes, then the fire will be gone, the hunger will be gone, the negative feeling will be gone. It's like you can, as you said, you can lay down the bed, you can, I don't know, look at the window. Just give yourself those 5 minutes, and most times you can avoid, that bad decision.